All right, what's up, guys? Zach here. I know I've been gone for a while, but this is what I've been working on over the winter. So this is my 2007 BMW 335 xDrive. So all-wheel drive, and it is a 6-speed manual. And it was supposed to be my daily driver, and it still is, but it is going to be making a lot more power. It started off as a stock 335. I'll put a picture up here. That's what it looked like when I first bought it. I bought it from an older couple. The car was clean, it had some leaks, but it was well maintained. Oil changes, all the service records are there. So I bought it as a daily driver, and then I drove it over the winter. I did one winter with it, everything bone stock. I did MHD tune on it, downpipe, intake, just basic bolt-ons. It made pretty decent power. And then I had some fun with it throughout the summer. And then when next winter came around, that's when everything changed. As you can see, it's pretty far from stock now. This happened very weirdly. So what ended up happening is my stock turbos started to get wastegate rattle. Eventually, they were not boosting as they should have. So I looked into some turbos, and then I got a hold of some upgraded twins, 17T turbos. I was gonna put those on, and then my buddy who bought this turbo kit, the ON3 6466, ended up not wanting to put in his car around the same time that I wanted the twins to go in, and he gave me a really good deal on it, and I ended up buying the turbo kit off of him. And that's pretty much how this all started. So obviously the turbo kit, I didn't do all that by myself. When I bought this car, I didn't know anything about N54s or BMWs or anything like that. So right here, Next Level Rides is my buddy's YouTube channel, and you can go check him out. Everything that's been done on this car mechanically is on that channel. Whatever issues we had, the turbo install, everything is there. You could go watch that. I would not be anywhere with this car as far as I am without them. So single turbo kit on 6466. It is a journal bearing turbo. And then PR coils, ON3 power steering reservoir, HKS blow valve. I might take it off down the road because I want more whoosh noises instead of the HKS sound. Upgraded the oil cooler. This was a little bit of a pain because it's a eBay oil cooler. I did have the O-rings explode on me, but I did change them, and they're holding up so far, but I would like this down the road to kind of go underneath the filters and into the cooler. The cooler is massive, which is why I couldn't run any fog lights, so now this acts as a vent. You can probably maybe see it back there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So yeah, we got actual functional vents for the transcooler, I guess. So we have ECS ducts, which I stole from my brother's old car. It goes into 335D air inlet. Obviously the factory one was redirecting air here to the twin cones for the stock turbos. This one here actually redirects it to the left because it's supposed to be for diesel, which actually works out perfectly for the single turbo swaps. And then back there, as you can see, it's a M3 cowl. I did have no cowl at some point, but it's not really a good idea, trust me. Once you get water and stuff and those spark plugs and injectors, they get rusted, and you don't want to deal with that stuff chasing misfires for no reason. So keep your cowl on, or at least keep something on there to prevent water from going here. At least have your engine cover on, and you should be fine. So this is a M3 style bumper. There's no front lip on it. I got this bumper because I really like the way it looks. These headlights, a lot of people ask me about these headlights. Believe it or not, I got it off of AliExpress for under $1,000. You can see they're supposed to be like a G80 laser style, but with the M340 stripes on them. Looks really good. And we got the carbon hood. This hood I got from Extreme Parts Canada. They're in Ontario somewhere. Same place I got the front bumper from. Oh, this is all a joke here. The 328 badge. It's obviously not a 328, but it's supposed to be a sleeper, just like the other car. Don't worry, I still have the Fusion. It's not going anywhere. I have plans for that. I'm still gonna run an 11-second pass. So this is just another car on the channel. And also my brother picked up a car, which I'll not be revealing just yet. I'll do a full review of that car once it's ready. Super nice car as well. And the 328 bumper I actually got from the junkyard. It was originally gray. I had barely any scratches on it, so I just repainted it red, threw it on the car, threw 328 badge on it. Tail lights are black line tail lights. They're like an OEM Plus style. I really like how they look. They're subtle, not too crazy. And then little carbon lip that my brother actually bought me as a gift from Marketplace. So a lot of the parts actually bolt-ons I got from Marketplace, which is why it wasn't very expensive to get this car to where it is. You see, exhaust tip, it does look like a 328 being on one side, but if you look at it, they are teardrops. A lot of mixed opinions about this. Either people love it or people hate it. So I think it looks cool. It's different. Nobody else has it. And it surely shoots some really nice flames out of it, that's for sure. So this right here is probably the only giveaway that this car is not a 328. It's one of those things where if you know, you know. So wheels, I have a few friends that are asking me to sell these to them. They came off of E92 M3 that wrecked. They are spec'd almost perfectly for this car. I just had to roll the rear fenders a little bit. Mind you, these wheels are very wide, and the only reason they fit on mine is because it's a pre-LCI car, and I think there's more space in the arches and between the struts. So I lucked out there, and I also have adjustable control arms. So I was able to get a little bit more camber than you can normally squeeze out of these cars. I believe they're called the 359Ms, and they came on the M3 with the sport package, because the regular M3 wheels are different. With my KW adjustable lowering springs and my cup lowering springs in the front, the stance is actually really perfect. So it currently has a dual Walbro 450 fuel pumps. One will probably run off a hop switch. Right now I'm only using one. The other one is hooked up but not plugged in. And my buddy recommended that we do a custom return system because he has the same car with a 8-speed swap, and he's pretty much done every single fuel setup you can think of. So I'm gonna listen to what he said and pretty much do that. The car currently makes a really reliable 500 wheel, I would say, on 17-18 pounds of boost. It is not tuned by a tuner yet. It's just on a backhand flash with the little adjustments from my buddies and me. We will eventually do port injection on this. I do have a manifold and whatnot. So once we get that sorted, I'll be getting a proper tune, and hopefully we can turn it up a little bit. Woo! And steering wheel I got from the same E92 M3 that was crashed. It does have the cool red button here. I'm not sure exactly what it did on the M3 because that was a manual car. I think it just disabled the traction control. I really do like the steering wheel because my stock one was the sport steering wheel, and it was better than the base, but I just like the bulky feeling here. And the M3 stitching just looks beautiful, you can see. So yeah, this one feels a lot more like F-Series steering wheel, which is really nice. And then of course I have the RTD shifter, which I think it's a V0, so nothing crazy, but I got a really good deal on it. I bought it off of some dude in BC, and I also have the solid rod to go with it. So the car is equipped with the X-Clutch clutch. It is a twin disc, and I believe it's the organic material. It hooks up beautiful. Like if you're buying a clutch for these cars, just buy the best one and don't worry about having to deal with it again. That's just my recommendation. This right here, a lot of people ask me about. They think it's like a trim replacement or something off an M car. It's literally just Alcantara wrap. I pulled this whole thing off. It was plastic, silver, and I just wrapped it with Alcantara. I have some there. I have some over there, and then right here as well. It actually looks like Alcantara, but it's just fabric, so nothing crazy. Now we're gonna go take this for a test drive and give you guys some audio and maybe a couple pulls. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys would like to see next, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.